It's me. What I want to know is why are you using the term nil for football? We're not playing football. We're playing football. There. Wait a second. Is it soccer playing tonight? There you go. Always nice to give people, a little bit of education in what we're doing here. Yeah, absolutely. I'm probably going to have to depend on you guys for scores tonight. I don't have internet connectivity, and when I'm on my phone in here, I can't get in. I can't use my data. Guess I could use the other phone. I'm maybe trying to do that. Actually, that other phone. There it is. Four and a half minutes. I am. Gotcha. In good shape then.
Queen, Natalie Cunningham were crowned here prior to the ball game here this evening. Congratulations to those two seniors at Wellsville with a good, strong crowd starting to really build in here. A lot down on the track still from the ceremony, and a lot of alumni back today. Should have a heck of a good crowd to perform in front of, and I know that Coach Berg is going to have his boys ready to go here this evening. Well, we're going to take our first time out. We're going to send it back to the studio, and we'll be back for a little bit more of the Game of the Week pregame show. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Legacy Square is complete, and now you have even more convenient access to all of your prescription needs at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
And welcome back to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week pregame show. Again, I am Luke Queen with you here at Wellsville High School, where the 2-2 Eagles play host to the 0-4 Bishop Ward Cyclones here on homecoming evening at Wellsville High School. The Eagles, losers of each of the last 2 weeks, were defeated in a defensive struggle against Burlington 2 weeks ago, back on September the 20th. That ball game ended up 8-6, and then last week defeated at the hands of the Thompson Cause by a final score of 49-6. So just 12 points in the last 2 weeks. But prior to that, they opened up the season on a roll as they defeated Anderson County and Iola. They defeated Anderson County 34-23, and then went down to Iola and defeated the Mustangs 33-21. They are 2-0 in the Pioneer League. This is not a Pioneer League matchup, but it is district play here as we are in week number 5 of the high school football season. 8 regular season ball games, and so district play has gotten underway, and this all goes to where we will be come week number 9 and where the Eagles can get themselves seated. They need to get some victories here in district play to assure them that seeding into the bracketed portion of the season. We will see if they can get that offense restarted here this evening against the 0-4 Bishop Ward Cyclones. We're going to take our final timeout, and when we come back, we should be about ready for kickoff from here at Wellsville High School. Stay tuned for the kickoff after this break. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
Yeah, welcome back, everybody, here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen at Wellsville High School. Wellsville will receive the opening kickoff here as we get ready for football here. Week 5 high school football action. Bishop Ward will be kicking off. Bishop Ward did win the coin toss. They deferred to the second half. So Wellsville will take the ball here to open up. They will open up on offense as they are trying to jumpstart an offense. Been a little slow over the last couple weeks. Bishop Ward defensively has been giving up a lot of points on the season. 34 last week to Jeff West, 44 the week before. Last week, the best defensive effort from the Cyclones this season as they opened up the season with a 55-0 loss to Summit Christian Academy, or defeated 50-8 at Van Horn High School, and then 44-14 by Pembroke Hill, and 34-0 last week versus Jefferson West. Wellsville started out hot, but they have stalled out a little bit offensively in the last couple weeks. So let's see if senior quarterback Luke Richards and senior running back Anthony Sines can get out into space using their ability athletically and skill positions to create some scoring opportunities. Good line for Wellsville. They like to win the game in the trenches. So we expect a hard-fought one here this evening. Wellsville ready to receive the kick. Kick is away. Will be taken by Drake Amold at about the 18-yard line. I've got a whistle and a flag. Amold was breaking into the secondary. The flag right at the 40-yard line, so that tells me it's more than likely offsides on the kick by Bishop Ward. And looks like they will kick it again, and it's going to back them up from the spot of the foul. So it's a 5-yard illegal procedure penalty here against Bishop Ward. So another kickoff opportunity here. Amold and Sines deep for Wellsville, standing just inside their own 20. So no time has kicked away yet. Now it's going to be a short kick. It's going to hit the ground at about the 35-yard line. It'll be covered up there at about the 42-yard line. That's by Dylan Schnorr, leading tackler for Wellsville, coming in on the night, averaging over 6 tackles a contest for the Eagles. The Eagles will start out on offense. The ball is actually placed down at the 43-yard line. First down and 10. Eagles, single receivers split wide each side. Richards will go under center. He's got an offset Chase Farley and Anthony Sines in the backfield. Gives to Sines along the right side. He's across the 40 and now the 45 along the right sideline. And Anthony Sines is breaking away. He's at the 10-5 and touchdown Wellsville. Just what Wellsville wanted here to open up the ball game. A 67-yard touchdown run from Anthony Sines, and Wellsville is on the board. .11:47 remaining here in the first quarter. Wellsville already on top, 6-0. Looks like they are going to line up for the point after attempt here. Wellsville 13 seconds in already has the 6-0 lead. Placement is down, kick is away, and it is up, and it is good. So just 13 seconds into the contest, and it is Wellsville 7, Bishop Ward 0. As I said, Wellsville needed to get something going offensively, and all it took was one play, just a nice little run off guard to the right. Anthony Sines broke a tackle out and was able to get out to the right side and break free from any pursuit of Bishop Ward, and he was in for the touchdown. Nathan Seaman added the extra point on the kick, and the Eagles lead 7-0 here in quarter number 1. So now, with just one play gone, Wellsville already into the end zone and will be kicking away here to Bishop Ward. So we'll see what the Wellsville defense can come up with here. See if they can keep it as exciting as the offense did. Back deep, Jared Templin. And Milton Clendenin are back deep. Milton Clendenin, a 5'8" senior running back. Jared Templin, 5'10" senior running back. Those are the two deep men back for the Cyclones. And here is Nathan Seaman to kick it away. It's a short kick, going to land at the ground at about the 22-yard line. Picked up there by Clendenin and immediately brought down by Wellsville. Number 32, Jacob Hunsaker, got down quickly to make that tackle. Clendenin got the ball out across the 25 and about to the 26, maybe 27-yard line. Knows the football right on the 27. So we're going to call it first down and 10. The ball at the 27-yard line coming out here for the Bishop Ward Cyclones. And under center is sophomore quarterback number 14, Christian Stein. He's a 5'10" sophomore. He's going to take the snap, turn, and they give. Going to be the first man through, Jared Templin, on the carry as he tried to go right up the middle. Nothing there. Stopped for no gain on the play. Maybe a loss of a yard on the play. So it is back to the 26-yard line. So we're going to definitely say it is a loss of a yard there. Good job up front by the big men for Wellsville to get in there and shut down that first hole. Single receivers each side. Tight ends lined up both sides for Bishop Ward. Now another give straight up the middle. Templin again on the carry, and again, nothing there. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up third down and long. Third down and at least 11. A nice job again by that defensive front for Wellsville, as they are just not allowing Bishop Ward to get off the football and create a hole. Templin really has nowhere to go on these first two runs. Bishop Ward facing a third down and 11, the ball at their own 26-yard line, looking to get some positive yards here. So receivers split wide each direction once more. Waiting the snap, and the snap is back. Stein rolls to his right, going to throw it long, floated up the middle, and it is caught out across midfield. The catch is made. Christopher Galloway, 6'2" sophomore receiver, makes the catch out across midfield. So a big gain there on third down and 11 as the ball moves from the 26-yard line out across midfield and into Wellsville territory at the 48. 26-yard pass play there on third down and 11. Just unable to knock that ball down was Drake Amold as he was on the coverage there. Stein to get under center. Clendenin in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep toss out to Clendenin. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. Met there, and good job there. Anthony Sines on the tackle as he came up, stood up Clendenin and pushed him out of bounds. A loss of 2 as he'll be pushed out at about the 50. Good job, Sines, as he really did stand up that runner, Clendenin, as he tried to cut it upfield and then drove through and pushed him out of bounds back at the 50-yard line. Power I formation coming this time for Bishop Ward. Give is to Tim, but nothing there. He's going to lose another yard. Will, the running back for Bishop Ward. A nice push by Wellsville. Looked like Wyatt Bird, number 12, in on the tackle for the Eagles. Wyatt, a 5'9" sophomore, pushing his way through. So another loss on the play. It is back in Cyclone territory at the 49-yard line. So 3rd down and 13 to go. They've got to get the ball to the 38-yard line for the first down. Got a slot receiver and a wide receiver to the left, single receiver to the right. Little bit of movement prior to the snap, and we've got a whistle and a flag. We do have a false start here on the Cyclones. So 3rd down and 13, turned into 3rd down and 18, as that ball would be moved back to the 44-yard line. Again, have to get across midfield and across the 40-yard line down to the 38 for the first down. That is not a penalty head coach Greg Duggins is going to like for the Cyclones. Already in a 3rd and long situation, and then a false start really puts you into a hamstring situation. Single receiver split wide to the right, twin receivers to the left. Snap is back. It's a little screen pass, and it's going to be picked off and intercepted. Aiden Kearney with the interception as he took it for about the 45-yard line, and Kearney will take it back for the touchdown. 44-yard interception return for Aiden Kearney. And Wellsville has just got a touchdown on both offense and defense here early in this ballgame. 8:11 to go in the first quarter. And the interception for Kearney turns into the touchdown. So Nathan Seaman on to attempt the extra point. Richards with the hold, and we've got a whistle and a flag, and it's going to be an offsides on Bishop Ward. So Wellsville will get, I guess, half the distance here to the goal. So the ball now about 1 yard from the place to go. Just going to move it up there, and Seaman is lining up for the extra point yet again. Luke Richards to hold. The snap, placement is down, kick is away, and it is good again. So 8:11 to go here in quarter number 1. Wellsville 14 and Bishop Ward 0. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back here on KOFO.com with the high school game of the week. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT Building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com high school game of the week. 8 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Wellsville on top of Bishop Ward by a score of 14-0. Only run one offensive play so far. It was good for a 67-yard touchdown run from Anthony Sines and a 44-yard interception return by Aiden Kearney on the 3rd down and 18 where the Bishop Ward tried to set up a screen pass, and Wellsville is on top. Seaman kicks it away, this time a low squibber, and it is caught at the 30-yard line. Dustin Rector, freshman wide receiver for Bishop Ward, received the kick and immediately went to the ground, so he'll take it at the 30-yard line of Bishop Ward, where the Cyclones will take over. 1st down and 10, the ball at the 30. Wellsville's defensive front has done a nice job as Bishop Ward has been unable to get anything positive on the ground so far on their first 6 plays from scrimmage. They did have one long pass completion of 26 yards on that first drive before the screen pass was picked off. Stein goes under center. He'll take the snap. He's going to play action pass now, rolling out to his left. He turns, he flips it. He's got Clendenin. Clendenin catches it. He's out across the 40. It's good for a first down. Nice bootleg play there off the play action for Bishop Ward. Good for 11 yards and a Cyclone first down. Wellsville did not do a bad job there, just a good play call. And Clendenin able to find himself a little bit of space out there in the left flat area. And after the bootleg, Stein able to find him, and Clendenin did the rest for the first down. Single receiver split wide each side. Power I backfield. Again, this time it is to Templin. Templin tries up the middle. He's got a yard on the play, maybe a yard and a half. He's out to about the 42, maybe the 43-yard line, but we're going to call it second down and 9 as it's just short of the 43-yard line. So gain of 1 on the play. Chase Farley in on the tackle for the Eagles. First time we've called Chase's not number here this evening, but he is involved a lot, especially on the defensive side, coming from his linebacker position. Stein again under center, single receivers each side. And we've got a fumble on the snap, but a whistle and a false start will be called here against Bishop Ward. So 2nd and 9 just turned into 2nd down and 14. The ball will be pushed back to the 37-yard line here. So 2nd down and 14 to go here for Bishop Ward. Wellsville getting him into the down and distance they want to have. And again, a fumbled snap and another false start. Looked like that time that Christian Stein, the quarterback, kind of came out a little bit early. Either that or he wasn't expecting to snap that quickly, and it kind of surprised him. The ball fell to the ground. But I'm going to say that Stein moved first, and he unable to handle that snap, but the whistle pushes it back to the 32. So 2nd down and now 19 yards to go. So Bishop Ward is really shooting themselves in the foot. 2 consecutive false starts on the Cyclones. Stein will get down, set again. Time the snap is clean. Stein's going to roll to his right under pressure and in trouble, and he'll be tackled down for a loss, and he throws the ball out of bounds. Nobody in the area, and it's going to be a flag. This time will be thrown against Bishop Ward. It is going to be intentional grounding. As Stein was going down at about the 22-yard line, and it's going to be loss of down and back him up, I believe, from the spot of the foul, if I remember my rules well enough. So it's going to be 4th down third down. Incredibly long, as the ball will go back to the 16. The first down is out at the 48-yard line of Wellsville. So they are 35 yards from getting a first down. It is 3rd down and 35 yards to go. The ball will be at the 16-yard line of the Cyclones. Single man in the backfield. Stein will go under center. A double tight end and split wide. He looks to his left initially. Nobody there. Now he's going to run to his right. He'll throw it away. This time I believe it's going to be called I believe it's an illegal forward pass, as Stein was beyond the 16-yard line when he released that football. So he threw it out of bounds. And in this situation, I do believe the Wellsville will probably be able to decline this penalty. It's a loss of down penalty here. So So it actually should be from the spot of the foul, I do believe. So it is going to back him up. It might be, or it's actually from the line of scrimmage. So it'll back him up from the 16 down to the 11-yard line. So 4th down and 40. Luke Richards back deep as Christian Stein goes into punt formation. High snap. Stein does get it away. It's kind of a short kick. Richards able to field it. It's got a little bit of room, and he's going to return it. He got it at about the 40-yard line. He'll take it down to the 25-yard line of the Cyclones is where Wellsville will take over here and start 1st down and 10. The ball at the 25-yard line. Wellsville in great field position here, already up 14-0 as we play here just midway through the first quarter. Amold splits out wide to the right. It is Jacob Lee wide to the left for Wellsville. Farley and Signs in the backfield. Richards under center. Now we've got a whistle. And maybe you have an equipment issue here. Can't quite tell. They're sending Antonio Gillum to the sideline here. It must be an equipment issue as they're allowing the substitution for Bishop Ward. Checking on is Owen Martin, a freshman linebacker. Richards under center. He gets it. Going to give to Farley. Farley right up the middle. Not a whole lot there as Farley will be stopped after a gain of about 2 on the play. Going to get him down inside the 25, down to the 23 before he was hit by a host of Cyclone defenders and pushed back. Second down and 9 coming here for Wellsville. Twin receivers to the right. This time as Carney spreads out, as Signs to the left. Richards in pass formation. He's going to throw a little swing pass out to Amel. Amel with a little bit of running room inside the 10, and he'll be in for the touchdown. I got a flag on the play at about the 9-yard line, so we'll see what it is here. We've got holding against the Eagles. So Amel with the reception as he broke inside the 10-yard line. There was a hold being committed by Wellsville, so it's going to back them up from the spot of the foul. And it'll bring up second down, and this time it's at the 19-yard line, so it's second down at about 5 here. 4, maybe 5 yards to go. So Wellsville had points taken off the board there because of the foul, but still actually gained yardage after the penalty as it took place downfield. Again, the power high backfield. Signs about 7 yards behind with Chase Farley in front of him. Signs gets it. He breaks free of the first tackle. Now he's got a little bit of daylight as he tries the left side. Gets a block from Richards. Breaks another tackle. And Anthony Signs is in for the touchdown. Impressive run there as that play was going to the right to start out. Anthony Signs was in trouble in the backfield, able to shake free of the first defender, then broke it open to the left. Luke Richards got out there trying to block for him. Got one block, but another defender in the area, and Signs able to slip out of that tackle as well and then sprinted into the end zone. A lot going there on a 19-yard touchdown run from the senior Anthony Signs. Wellsville again will line up to kick the PAT. Richards gets the hold down, the kick from Siemens away. It looks really good, but we've got a flag on the play. It's an offside called here against the Cyclones. Kick is up, and it is good. See if Wellsville, they're going to kick it again. This is one of those instances where you kind of wish they would go ahead and let the play finish out, as now there's a second chance. Snap is good. Kick is away. This time there was pressure up the middle, and it is no good. So with 5:25 remaining in quarter number 1, Wellsville leads Bishop Ward 20-0. We're going to take another 30-second timeout. You'll be back in 30 seconds here on KOFO.com.
Where do you go for fun and entertainment? Here's an idea. Go bowling at the new Fusion Alley in South Ottawa. Fusion Alley is equipped with cutting-edge technology in a bright and exciting atmosphere that the whole family will love. Join a league, host a birthday party, enjoy a night out with friends. And don't forget about Cosmic Bowling every Friday and Saturday night at 9:30. For more information about your new location for fun and entertainment, just visit online at FusionAlleyOttawa.com. Fusion Alley, good, clean fun at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in South Ottawa.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com high school game of the week. We have 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Wellsville leads Bishop Ward by a score of 20-0 here early on. Two offensive touchdowns, two touchdown runs from Anthony Sines, and a 44-yard interception returned by Aiden Kearney, and it is 20-0. Wellsville on top and really taking control of this ball game. The running game has been outstanding so far for the Eagles. Nathan Seaman again in for the kicking duties here, ready to kick this ball away. And it is Templin and Clendon, and the kick is away. This time it'll be Templin at about at the 18-yard line. He's out across the 25. He's wrapped up around the 30, falling forward to about the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. We'll see where the spot is. So Bishop Ward will take over. It's going to be at the 32, so about a 13-yard return on that kick by Templin. It's actually being marked at the 31, so just a 12-yard return at the 31-yard line. First down and 10 coming up here for Bishop Ward. Ward has won the time of possession, but Wellsville winning the ballgame 20-0 here early on. Stein under center. He's going to turn, give it to the first man through. Got a little bit there to go on the left side, but then bounces off the first tackler, retreats into the backfield, and is taken down for what I believe is going to be about a 2-yard loss. We've got a whistle. It was on the away from the play and about 5 yards downfield. And we've got a personal foul. This is an unsportsmanlike conduct, I believe. Late hit possibly against Bishop Ward. So it's going to back up the Cyclones. After the play, and it was at the 31-yard line, and this ball is going to be moved back to the 15 as the end of the run was at the 30. It was going to be a loss of 1, and then you add another 15 yards back on that. They got to get out to the 41-yard line, the ball at the 15. So it's first down and 26. Second down and 26. Stein barks out the signals. Clendon comes in motion from left to right. Stein going to give it to Templin. Templin fumbles, and it looks like it might be recovered here, and it is by the Eagles. So 5:03 remaining in the first quarter, and Wellsville gets its second turnover here in the first half as they recover a fumble. Wasn't able to see who came up with the ball exactly, but Wellsville starting that first down and 10 at maybe at the 18, 19-yard line. Jacob Lee split out wide to the left. It's going to be a jet sweep here. The give was to Nash Money. But we've got a whistle and another offside flag here against Bishop Ward. The Cyclones are just making this very, very difficult on themselves. So now it's first down and 5. Ball at the 14, maybe the 13-yard line. Got to get to the 8-yard line for the first down. And Wellsville will come out. Farley and Money split each side. Signs by himself in the backfield. Lee split wide to the left. And it's Money coming in motion. The give is to Money. He's going to try the left side. Got a little bit of room as he'll be tackled down at about the 10-yard line. So a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. And it'll bring up second or down and about 2 yards to go for the first down as the ball will be placed at the 10. Again, Wellsville has to get to the 8-yard line for the first down. So the Eagles are already up 20-0. Have the football here with just right at 4.5 minutes remaining to play in the first quarter. Amold split out wide to the right. Lee wide to the left, power I formation. Farley in front of Signs. Richards takes the snap. It's going to be a give to Signs. Not much there, but Anthony able to fight off the initial tackle. He'll gain a couple, and I think he's down to the 7, which will be good enough for a first down. Out to the 7-yard line, and they are going to set it up. It is a good for a first down. So first down and goal, the ball at the 7-yard line. This time Amold and Lee switch sides. Amold to the left, Lee to the right. Power I formation with Signs deep and Farley in front of him. Richards going to pitch it out to Signs. Signs going to try the left side. He's inside the 5 and in for another touchdown for Wellsville. 7-yard run this time for Anthony Signs, and the Eagles are just pouring it on here in quarter number 1. There is 3:52 remaining, and it is 26-0 with the extra point attempt upcoming. It's like Aiden Kearney is the long snapper for the Eagles. He's going to snap it back to the hold of Luke Richards. Nathan Seaman on to attempt the extra point. Kearney with the snap back to Richards. Placement is down, kick is up, and it is long and good. So 3:52 remaining here in quarter number 1. Wellsville 27 and Bishop Ward 0. Another 30-second timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
And we're back here at Wellsville High School. The Eagles leading the Bishop Ward Cyclones with 3:52 remaining in quarter number 1, 27-0. Anthony Signs 3 first-quarter touchdown runs, and Aiden Kearney with the interception return has just really given Wellsville a big lead here to open up the ball game. Clendenin and Templin again deep for the Cyclones. Ethan Seaman, the senior, going to kick it away for the Eagles. Eagles doing whatever they want so far here on homecoming night. Bishop Ward has just been committing far too many penalties and putting themselves in bad situations. Kick is away. It's going to be picked up by Templin at about the 16-yard line. He's going to try to break it to the left side. A good pursuit there by Wellsville as Templin will get it across the 20 to about the 21, maybe the 22. So a return of about 6 yards there for Bishop Ward. And the Cyclones will take over. First and 10 at the 22. 2 first-quarter turnovers for the Cyclones as well. Aiden Kearney with the interception. And then also in the last drive, missed on the exchange quarterback to running back. Ball was fumbled and recovered by Wellsville prior to the Signs touchdown run. Little pitch into the backfield on the sweep. Nothing there. Good job by Richards and Amold and Kearney for the Eagles as they were awaiting. It almost looked like that play. Loss of 2 on the play. Second down and 12. The ball back to the 20-yard line for Bishop Ward. Ward tried a little bit of a jet sweep toss into the flat, and Wellsville was right there waiting for it. And we'll split receivers each side. Power I backfield for the Cyclones. Stein under center. In turn, he's going to roll out to his left. And a little bit of daylight there as Stein will turn it upfield. He'll run out of bounds on a positive gain there as he'll go out at about the 25-yard line. So he'll gain 5 on the play, which will bring up third down and about 7 in this situation for Bishop Ward. Third down, 7 yards to go here for Bishop Ward early on in the ballgame. Early scores in the first quarter. Santa Fe Trail leading over Perry LeCompton 7-0. See if I can find any other. Tongi over Piper 7-6. Also in the first quarter. Pass play going deep and incomplete on the pass, as that pass is committed for Galloway. And we've got a whistle and a flag on the play. They're looking over to the Wellsville sideline as I believe it will be a hold. Yes, it is. Holding against Bishop Ward. The penalty will be declined, so it'll be up 4th down and 7. Again, the ball at the 25-yard line of the Cyclones, already trailing 27-0, and now we'll kick it away. Wellsville scored on offense 3 times and 1 time on defense here in the first quarter. Luke Richards back to receive this kick. We'll see if the special teams can get into the action. Stein kicks it away. Good kick. Richards will take it at about the 48-yard line. Spins out of the initial tackle. He gets it down into Cyclone territory at about the 45, maybe the 44. We'll see where the official spots his forward progress. And Wellsville will take over first down and 10. Again, in plus territory, in Cyclone territory. Ball is down on the ground at the 44-yard line. So, got a whistle and I'm going to say a delay of game penalty is going to go against Bishop Ward. And they're moving the ball. This is going quite a ways. What was it? The 44 is now inside the 30 at the 29. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Bishop Ward. So first down and 10 at the 29-yard line. Another penalty on the Cyclones here in quarter number 1. Richards going to give it to Chase Farley. Farley into the secondary as he gets inside the 20 and tackled down at about the 16, maybe 15-yard line. Great run there. Quick, explosive run through the line as Farley just went right through. Ball's actually going to be at the 17-yard line. So first down and 10, the ball at the 17. Gain of 12 on first down there for Farley. Wellsville comes out of the huddle. Twin receivers split wide to the left, Lee and Amold. Only one of them is covered right now. Now Bishop Ward picks it up, single receiver out to the right. It's going to be a design quarterback run here. Richards on the keeper, inside the 15, inside the 10. And he'll be pushed out of bounds maybe about at the 8, 7-yard line. This could be close depending on the spot. It looks like it's just short of the line to gain at the 7, so it'll bring up second down and 1. The ball inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So 9-yard gain there for Luke Richards on first down. Now the ball is actually being spotted at the 8-yard line. Second down and a long one upcoming here for Wellsville. Again, twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Shotgun formation. Richards fakes the give to Signs. Going to roll out, throwing it, and he's got the pass completion for another Eagle touchdown. This time, an 8-yard pass. Drake Amold with the touchdown reception. His first of the evening. And with 1:18 remaining in quarter number one, Wellsville 33 and Bishop Ward 0. Looks like Nathan Seaman will come out to attempt a point after again. Carney to snap it back. Richards to hold. Seaman steps off, gets himself set. Richards awaits the snap. Snap is down, kick is away, it is up, and it is good. 1:18 remaining here in quarter number one. It is Wellsville 34 and Bishop Ward 0. 30-second timeout. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Football Game of the Week. We are still in quarter number one, 1:18 remaining. Wellsville found the end zone again, this time via the pass. An 8-yard touchdown pass from Luke Richards to Drake Amold, and Wellsville all over Bishop Ward here in the first half. It is first quarter, I should say. It is 34-0. Eagles on top. So Clendenin and Templin going back deep to receive yet another kickoff from Nathan Seaman. Actually, they've put in number 1, Corey Stewart, in to receive. The kick is going to go toward Stewart. He'll take it at about the 19-yard line. He's going to try and bring it from the left to the right, and he's met right there in the middle at about the 27 by a host of Eagles. The pile was actually moving in the Cyclone direction, but the whistle was blown, and the play is dead at the 31. So this time, Bishop Ward will start at first down and 10, the ball at the 31. So just a minute 5 remaining here in quarter number one, but Wellsville already with the 34-0 advantage. See what Bishop Ward comes up with for an offensive call here. They want to go back to the ground and try and just get some possession here, or if they're going to try and start the comeback now. Single receivers each side. Stein under center. He's going to give. This time it is Templin, I believe, on the carry. And it is, and he's going to be stopped back at the 30-yard line, a loss of a good 1 yard on the play. So second down and 11 will be the play here for Bishop Ward. 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, so I do believe Ward will have to run one more play. They break the huddle here at 30 seconds remaining. Getting single receivers each side, power I formation. Stein. And we've got movement as Stein looked like he originally went down to get set, then stood up to give an audible and had some movement from his halfback out along the left side. So back him up at 5 more yards. Send the ball at the 25. It is second down and 16. Clock runs under 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. kind of scores we have, it kind of feels like we've had enough touchdowns for a half. Stein under center. He gets the snap. He's back to pass. Quick pass along the flat to the left side. It's going to be a catch and a gain of about 3 on the play. And I don't know who came up with that catch, but we've reached the end of quarter number 1, so we're going to take a 60-second timeout. Wellsville leading 34-0 over Bishop Ward. We're back 60 seconds. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way, the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
And welcome back here to the high school football game of the week. Wellsville all over Bishop Ward through one quarter. It is the Eagles 34 and Bishop Ward 0 here on homecoming at Wellsville High School. I am Luke Queen bringing you the action here this evening. It is 3rd down and 13 for the Cyclones as we open up quarter number 2. Stein. Stein under center. He's going to throw it up top, and that pass will be intercepted there by, Jacob Lee on the interception as Stein threw it up high. We had a flag early on, and then after the play, we've got a whistle and a flag against Bishop Ward for a late hit as Lee went to his back after making that interception. So we're going to sort this out here. We've got 2 flags. One came out early. We've got pass interference on the Eagles. So still have yet to see what the second flag was, but the second flag came in after Lee had made the interception. So it is pass interference, and apparently both flags were for pass interference. Lee had made the interception, was down on the ground, and a Cyclone jumped on top of him after the whistles, but apparently there is no flag. And now we've got a dead ball personal foul. So there were fouls by both teams, a dead ball personal foul. So the 15 yards from the previous spot was given to Bishop Ward, and then the 15 yards will move them back as well. So it'll bring up 1st down, and I believe there'll be about 25 yards to go. Chain gang along the far side is trying to figure out where to be. We've got the down marker in the right position, but the 1st down only looks about 6 yards from the original spot. They need to spread that, and now they're moving it across as they're inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. And 1st down is out across midfield and across the 48. Now we've got a whistle and an official's timeout as he looks like coach for Bishop Ward wants a little bit more of an explanation. So the ball is at the 28-yard line as they stepped off the pass interference play to give the automatic 1st down and then backed it up on the dead ball foul against Bishop Ward. So First down and 25, the ball at about the 28-yard line, and rolling out to pass. The pass is thrown, but it falls incomplete. Nick Granewski into the backfield untouched, puts the hit on Stein as he was getting ready to throw it, and the pass fell incomplete as he was going for a little swing pass out along the right side. So second down and 25, a ball at the 28-yard line. 11:07 remaining here early in the second quarter. 34-0, Wellsville leads. And we want to congratulate Dominic Orpiza and Natalie Cunningham, Wellsville's king and queen, here for homecoming. And a whistle and a timeout will be called here by Bishop Ward. Their first timeout as the play clock was coming down towards zeros. We're going to take it with them. We're going to take 30 seconds, and we'll be back here with more high school football on KOFO.com.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com high school game of the week. We are at 11:05 remaining here in the first half. 34-0, Wellsville leading over Bishop Ward. Ward forced to call a timeout there. They didn't want to go any further back as the play clock was reaching zeros prior to them being able to get the snap off. So the ball at the 28, second down and 25. Stein again under center power I backfield. He's back to pass, rolling to his right. He's going to try and throw it up top. Good coverage there. Luke Richards is there for the interception for the Eagles, and he'll be tackled down at the 45-yard line of Wellsville. So Richards with the interception, tackled immediately. So with 10:52 remaining here in the second quarter, the third turnover from Bishop Ward, and Wellsville will take over at first down and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Stein has a pretty good arm, but Richards with good coverage, and he was in great position on the wide receiver streaking down the right side to get the interception. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver split wide to the left. To the right, to the left. The tripped receivers. Richards in the shotgun. Signs with him. Signs into block. Richards in trouble now. Going to throw it here towards the near sideline. Nobody in the area, but it looks like flag here on the far sideline is thrown, or on the near sideline is thrown at about the 44-yard line. And now one dropped back, and it will be called intentional grounding by Luke Richards back at the 34-yard line. So Richards threw it to the near sideline. He got it beyond the line of scrimmage. Must not have been outside of the tackle box area, and it is second down and long, 25 yards to go here for the Eagles. The ball at about the 30. So Richards again in shotgun formation. Time trip receivers to the right, and we've got a lot of movement early, and it's going to be a false start going against Wellsville here, so it's going to back them up even more. Second down and 30 will be the down and distance here for Wellsville. Wellsville had not been committing penalties here early on, but here a couple of them have really backed up the Eagles. Second down and 30, the ball back at the 25-yard line. They've got to get to the 45 of Bishop Ward for the first down. Single receiver split wide to each side. Richards going to go under center. Farley with Signs behind him in the backfield. Pitch is out to Signs. Signs with a little bit of running room. He's across the 30 and 35, hit at the 40, and he'll be tackled down at the 42-yard line. So a nice run there from Signs as he's going to gain 17 yards on the second down and long. It'll bring up third down and long, but a third down and 13 situation here for Wellsville. So 17-yard gain for Signs, who already has over 100 yards rushing on the evening. Single receiver split wide each side. Lee on the near side. Amold on the far side. Power I formation. Richards, this time a toss sweep's going to be to Signs along the left. Gets a block. Now he cuts it out to the left. He's across midfield inside the 45-yard line, and he'll be down at the 44, so good enough for 14 yards and an Eagle first down. Nice run there by Signs. Good blocking out along the edge not to be in a holding situation by Drake Amold. First down and 10, Wellsville. The ball at the 44-yard line of Bishop Ward. Into plus territory are the Eagles. So 2 runs there, 31 yards running combined for Signs as he gets Wellsville the first down as it was second down and 30. 2 straight runs. Trip receivers to the right. The play action pass. Richards going to go up top. He's looking for Amold, and he's got him at the 17. Amold down the sideline, and he is in for the Wellsville touchdown. So there is a flag on the play. We'll see what it is, and it's going to be a holding foul on Wellsville, negating the 44-yard touchdown pass from Richards to Amold. So it'll bring it back from the spot there, mark it off of 10 yards, and Wellsville still first down. But it's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So the ball now back onto the Eagles side of the field at the 46-yard line. So this brings up first down and 20 as Eagles have to get inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line for the first down. So the big pass play there negated by the penalty. This time Kearney's going to split out wide to the left. Lee on the near side, wide to the right. Another power eye look coming here for Wellsville. And we've got a whistle. And it's going to be delay a game as the play clock reached double zeros for Wellsville. So it's going to back them up another 5. First down and 25. Wellsville got themselves into some trouble on the initially on this drive. Couple Anthony Signs runs, was able to make it up when it was second down and 30, getting the first down. Yeah, they have backed up again another 15 yards here. First down and 25, all the way back at the 46 of the Eagles. Richards going to turn and give the Signs. Signs up the middle, spin move, able to get across midfield. Now he's into the open field, switches the ball as it gets towards the right sideline at the 20, 15, and he'll be tackled down at the 10. A big run from Anthony Signs, 49-yard run on the play, and it'll bring up first down and at least 10, maybe first down and goal for the Eagles as the ball is right inside the 10-yard line. So first down and goal here for Wellsville. Anthony Signs got the handoff there going off left guard as he was getting into the second wave. He made a spin move at midfield and then broke it to the right for a big gain. Power eyes, wide receiver split wide each side. This give is going to be to Farley. Farley at the 5 makes contact there. His forward progress is stopped at the 5-yard line, so a gain of 5. And now we've got flags all over the place after the play. We'll see what's going to be called here. Definitely it's a dead ball. Late hit, and it's going to be a personal foul called against Bishop Ward. So it was going to be second down and goal from the 5. Now it's second down and goal from about the 2.5-yard line. Again, Bishop Ward undisciplined so far here this evening. Too many penalties, and especially of the unsportsmanlike and 15-yard penalties. So second down and goal, all at the 2-yard line, 2.5. So Richards will go under center. Takes the snap to give Chase Farley, and Farley is in for the touchdown for the Eagles. 2-yard run here from Chase Farley. And Wellsville now with a big lead as it is 8:07 remaining here in the first half. And we are awaiting the extra point attempt. And Wellsville has a 40-0 lead, trying to make it 41. Richards is going to do the hold. Nathan Seaman on to attempt the extra point. Snap is back. Richards' placement is down. Kick on the way, and it is good. So with 8:07 remaining in the first half, Wellsville 41, Bishop Ward 0. We're going to be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. I'm Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where with 8:07 remaining in the first half, it is all Eagles as they are winning this ball game 41-0 here with 8 minutes remaining still in the first half. 3 Bishop Ward turnovers and just quite a number of penalties against the Cyclones have just really given Wellsville everything they've wanted here this evening. Nathan Seaman to kick it away. Corey Stewart and Jared Templin back deep. Kick is away. It'll be taken, that's Clendenin. He'll take it at about the 20. He's out across the 35 and at the 40-yard line. And it looks like the ball came out late, but it was going to be called down by contact at the 40-yard line. Jacob Hunsaker on the tackle for the Wellsville special teams. And Bishop Ward will start this drive. First down and 10. Ball at their own 40-yard line. So the Cyclones have been backing themselves up offensively. A great job by the Wellsville defensive front has really not allowed any type of running room for Bishop Ward, and a couple interceptions thrown. Ward again going to try to go to the ground. Nothing there. Templin maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost about a half a yard or so on the play. Homecoming King Dominic Oropeza in the backfield with the tackle. They're going to give him to the line of scrimmage on that run from Templin. So it'll be up second down and 10. The ball remains at the 40-yard line. Cyclones in the huddle. They're going to bring it with 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. Single receiver's going to split wide to each side. Power I formation. Stein under center. And the ball is snapped right as we get to zero. And a fumble in the backfield. Stein is in a lot of trouble as he retreats inside the 20. And he'll be tackled down there. Nick Granuski gets back there and whips him down to the ground. Nice play there by Granuski as he just was in pursuit. A 17-yard, it's at the 17-yard line. It's a 23-yard loss on the play. They got the ball at the 17 and have to get out across midfield for the first down. So 3rd down and 33. It looked like Stein was going to make a pitch on that play, and the ball slipped out of his hands and went directly behind him as he chased it down. Grodowski everywhere to get there, and hit immediately. Stein trying to give it to Templin, and he is met in the backfield for a loss. Chase Farley was right there. And that is inside the 15, back down at about the 12-yard line. So it's going to bring up 4th down and probably about 38 yards to go. And we're going to have a whistle and a timeout called by Bishop Ward. It's their 2nd timeout of the half. This time I'm going to keep it right here. So big play there by Chase Farley. I mean, he came on a blitz from his linebacker position, untouched, and almost got there before the handoff from Stein to Templin could be made. Templin just had absolutely no chance to get anywhere when Chase Farley came through there and disrupted that. The ball at the 12-yard line has to get out across the 50, so it's definitely, even trailing, it is definitely a punting situation for the Cyclones. That is just such a big ask in this situation. And not only that, you don't want to give the ball to Wellsville inside there, at the Ward, inside the Ward 20-yard line. This could just really be a dangerous situation. Nash Money back deep for the receive the kick. High snap brought down by Stein, able to get the kick away. Money lets it bounce at about the 39. Now it'll bounce Bishop Ward's favor and will be downed across the 50. Looks like at about the 48. Money was coming up to try and possibly make a catch there, but the ball got to the ground, and a good job by Money to avoid being hit by that. But the ball did take a good Bishop Ward bounce, got an extra 13 yards on the bounce. And so Wellsville still with really good field position, their own 48-yard line, so they're just shy of midfield. 1st down and 10 already with the 41-0 lead here, and just under 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Richards this time with couple backs in the backfield. Money going to come in motion. Jet sweep. Money makes a move along the right side. He's out across midfield. Now at the 45, 40, 35, and will be tackled down just short of the 30-yard line. And actually, they're going to give him the 30-yard line, so a nice run there. About 22 yards from Nash Money. We've got a injured player down out at about the 48-yard line along the near sideline here. Bishop Ward player went down. I only think that 22-yard run there by Money. And now the Ward player gets up under his own regard, but he is slow. Milton Clendenin was the injured player. Walking a little bit gingerly, like he might have twisted something there at about the 48. But again, a 22-yard run. Money was in a little bit of trouble initially as he was able to make the first man miss and cut it upfield. Then got some good blocking as he rumbled down the field and inside the 35, down at the 30. So 22-yard gain there on 1st down and 10. Still got whistle and the timeout was called, so the officials are going to allow for the entire timeout to take place. 1st down and 10 coming here for Wellsville. Luke Richards gets his guys in the huddle as they're going to call this 1st down play. Now the officials whistle the play clock to start. Wellsville breaks the huddle with 20 seconds to go. Jacob Lee going to split wide to the left. Farley slot left, Nash Money slot right, and Anthony Signs in the backfield all alone. Money again in motion. This time a fake to Money and the handoff to Signs. Signs fighting up the middle. Now he's going to break it to the right side. He's able to break free and inside the 20, 15, 10, makes a man miss inside the 10-5, and touchdown, Anthony Sines. 30-yard touchdown run for Anthony Sines, who is just having a heck of an evening here this evening on homecoming. His fourth first-half touchdown. 5:17 remaining in the half, and Wellsville with the extra point upcoming could go up 48-0. It is 47-0 here in the first half. Wellsville is just doing whatever they really want to do here this evening. Nathan Seaman again on for the extra point attempt. This is just what Wellsville was needing for their offense to do. We've got a whistle and a illegal substitution procedure here going to go against Wellsville, so it's going to back them up 5 yards. So we'll see if Seaman stays in there. It will push it out for this extra point attempt. It's now going to be a 25-yard attempt from the 15-yard line is where Luke Richards is down for the hold. Carney's going to snap it back to him. And we've got a whistle. The kick is away, and it is good, but we've got a whistle and a offside flag will be called against Bishop Ward. Again, must be lining up in the neutral zone, so we're going to go back and make this just a 20-yard attempt. This is multiple times on the extra points where Bishop Ward has been in the neutral zone, has given Wellsville an extra chance. Unfortunately, at the high school level, the kick is not made as it's a pre-snap penalty. Placement is down, kick is up, and it is good again by Seaman. And so with 5:17 remaining here in the second quarter, it is Wellsville 48, Bishop Ward 0. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Kathy Schlotzauer has been using Kansas State Bank for all of her banking needs for as long as she can remember. We asked her why.
Well, the friendliness and the online banking that they have, because no matter where I'm at, I can always access that and find out just how my account is.
Is it the people and what they do for you that makes you keep coming back?
Yes, I like banking here because it is local people, and that's what makes the town is the local people and the bank.
That's Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here to the high school game of the week. 5:17 remaining in the first half. And Wellsville with the 48-0 lead over Bishop Ward. I'm Luke Queen at Wellsville High School this evening for the Wellsville homecoming game here in week number 5 against the Cyclones of Bishop Ward. Nate Siemens again steps it off as he's going to kick it away for the Eagles. Number 1, Corey Stewart. And number 8, Jared Templin back deep for the Cyclones. Seaman kick is away. He's going to drive this one. It's going to be Stewart at about the 16-yard line. He's going to cut it to the right. Going to try and find some room there. Nothing there as he is wrapped up and taken down. Brady Williams in on the tackle for the Eagles. Nice job by Williams in the open field to break down and bring down Stewart on the return. So the ball will be spotted down at the 20-yard line. Williams with just 4 yards on the return. So he tried to take it from the left side, cutting it back across the green to the right, and Williams was awaiting him right there. So the whistle and the play clock begins as Bishop Ward breaks the huddle here with 20 seconds remaining on the play clock. Trailing 48-0 here in the ballgame. Power I formation, single receivers split wide each side. Stein under center. He's going to give it to Templin. Templin going to try the left side. Not much there. He's going to gain maybe a yard on the play. Jared Templin has just had absolutely nowhere to run for Bishop Ward here this evening, as the Wellsville front seven has just been all over in the backfield. A couple substitutions coming on. Farley and Amel checking out for the Eagles. I think Josh Brewster checking into the ball game, as well as did not see who took over for Farley there. Stein fumble on the play on the center quarterback exchange, and recovered Dylan Schnorr for Wellsville. So the Eagles have another opportunity here in quarter number 2 with 4:21 remaining. It is Dylan Schnorr with the fumble recovery. And Wellsville takes over again in great field position. This time first down and 10. The ball at the Bishop Ward 20-yard line. So we'll see some substitutions coming in here. Aiden Carney in at quarterback for the Eagles. Looks like it is Jacob Hunsaker in the backfield. He's going to try the left side. Got a couple yards there on first down, and he'll be stopped there after a gain of about 4. We've got a flag coming in, and I'm going to not go out on a limb as I saw some either hands to the face as it was kind of looked like a open hand slap. It'll be an unsportsmanlike penalty going against Bishop Ward, and also a disqualification for the involved player. Will be told to leave this ball game. Number 34, that's Andres Torres, who will be ejected from this game as he was, couldn't tell, it was had a hand, kind of an open face, maybe slapped towards the face on the right end of the line, and the linesman along the near sideline, there was nobody else around. It was easy to see. So first down and goal with the ball at the 9-yard line on the half the distance of the goal. Single receivers will be split up. Wide each side, Aiden Carney under center. They're going to reset the play clock back up to 25. Now we'll get it started. Carney under center, Hunsaker deep in the backfield. Carney takes the snap. It's going to be a pitch out to Hunsaker. Hunsaker along the right side, inside the 10 at the 5, cuts back. He's diving into the end zone. We've got a flag on the play out at the 10, and it's going to be holding against Wellsville. So Hunsaker points will be taken off the board, and it'll bring up, it's going to back up the Eagles 10 yards back out to the 19-yard line. So it's going to be first down and goal for the Eagles at the 19, at the 20-yard line, as apparently the hold took place at the 10. So back them up to the 20. First down and goal, ball at the 20. Wellsville still with possession. This time I'm going to send single receiver out wide to the left. That's Roman Schroeder. And to the right, number 81, that is Kyle Fouts. Carney under center, and we've got whistles, and it looked like early movement there by the Eagles. It will be a procedure false start against Wellsville. So 5 yards again, going to put them out first down and goal at the 25. So a couple penalties here mounting up really quickly against Wellsville as they had first and goal at the 9. Jacob Hunsaker ran it in from there, but there was a holding call backing him up to the 20. Here the procedure penalty puts him out at the 25. Carney takes a snap. He's in trouble in the backfield, and he will be unable to make the handoff. He'll be tackled down at about the 29, maybe the 30-yard line. See where they place the football down. It is at the 29. Loss of 4 on the play, so this will bring up second down and goal, the ball at the 29-yard line. Wellsville looked like they were going to go up another score, but it has been taken away, and now moving themselves back. Now deep in the backfield, Wyatt Bird. Carney again under center. Pitches out to Bird. Bird gets a block there from Hunsaker. Now into the secondary along the left side. He's inside the 20, tackled just shy of the 15-yard line at about the 17, maybe the 16. So it'll bring up third down and goal here for Wellsville. Ball will be spotted at the actual 18-yard line is where they say that Bird went down on that carry. So a lot of younger players getting the experience here, and this is still over 2.5 remaining in the first half. So now they're going to reset the play clock again as the ball took a while to get set. And we've got a flag. The play clock never did get reset. They're going to go ahead and call the false start on Wellsville. The official pushed his hand up in the air to get the play clock to reset, but it never did reset. And so with just as the play clock was expiring, somebody moved on the Wellsville line. I think that was a mistake there. The officials could have blown that play dead, reset the play clock, and then got it started, as that's what looked like they were calling for. So third down and goal, the ball at the 23-yard line. Carney takes the snap. He turns, pitches it back to Nash Money. Money makes a move along the right side, now cuts it back again inside the 20 to the 15, and tackled down at the 14-yard line. So Money was in trouble back at about the 27, but able to break free, and it'll be a gain of pickup of about 9. Fourth down and goal, the ball at the 14-yard line. See what Coach Berg decides to do here. Jake Punseger running into the huddle. And coming off will be Kyle Fouts. Now Aiden Carney has the play call. And with 9 seconds remaining, Wellsville quickly comes to the line of scrimmage. Carney sets Money in motion. Money takes a handoff. He's going to try the left side, and there's a flag along the left side in the area of holding right along the line of scrimmage. Money tackled down at about the 5. Got holding against Wellsville. And so see what they do here. If the penalty is declined, Bishop Ward would take over inside their own 10-yard line. So Ward will take over on downs, first down and 10. And let's see where they spot the football. And the football will be spotted at the 6-yard line. And so a gain of 8, but not enough as it was fourth down and goal. But Bishop Ward is backed up inside the shadows of the own uprights. 1:14 remaining in the first half. 48-0 Wellsville with the lead. Stein goes under center. In a turn. Gives to Templin. Templin looking for a place to run. He's going to get out close to the 10-yard line. A gain of about 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6 upcoming for Bishop Ward as we roll under 60 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ball has been set, awaiting the whistle from the official. The play clock has started now. It's down under 20 at 15 as Bishop Ward comes to the line. Single receiver split wide each side. Stein under center. He's going to take the snap and a whistle and a flag on the play. We've got a false start here against Bishop Ward. Going to back him up 5 yards. So from second down and 4, it's now second down and 11. Excuse me, second down and 6 to second down and 11. So the Cyclones, yet another penalty on Bishop Ward is really making this a rough half for the Cyclones. Stein going to pitch it. This time it's Clendenin. Clendenin that is Templin. Templin into the secondary. He'll be tackled down short of the 15 at the 14-yard line. And the clock will reach zeros here. And we have reached the end of the first half. And it has been all Wellsville here tonight so far, as Wellsville has a 48-0 lead over Bishop Ward here on homecoming night at Wellsville High School. We're going to take a break. We're going to send it back to the studio, and we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2. Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way, the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
And welcome back to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week halftime show. We are at halftime here at Wellsville High School, where the Eagles have a 48-0 halftime lead over the visitors from Bishop Ward. A little recognition to open up halftime here at Wellsville on homecoming night, as head coach Mike Bird is being honored this weekend as he is joining the Baker University Hall of Fame, and Wellsville wanted to show their support and appreciation for Coach Berg by honoring him as he accepts his honor this weekend at Baker University. But here tonight, it has been Coach Berg's Eagles doing everything they wanted to do as they built this 48-0 lead here this evening. It was 34-0 after one quarter of football, and it was all Eagles all over the field. Anthony Signs 3 first-quarter touchdown runs, and Aiden Kearney with a 44-yard interception return. And Wellsville did not look back in the second quarter. It was Drake Amold catching an 8-yard touchdown pass. Chase Farley running one in from 2 yards out, and then with 5:17 remaining to go in the first half, a 30-yard touchdown run from Anthony Signs gave Wellsville the 48-0 lead. Wellsville already had another touchdown taken off the board on a holding penalty late in the first half, as this could have been even more points on the board for Wellsville in a game that they just really needed to get the ball, get that offense going, as they've struggled, only getting 12 total points the last 2 weeks. Tonight have really got the offense going exactly the way they wanted, as they lead 48-0 here at home on homecoming night for the Eagles. So we're going to take another timeout, 2-minute timeout, send you back to the studio. We'll be back and try and get you caught up on some scores from around the area you're listening to. The KOFO.com High School Game of the Week halftime show. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Legacy Square is complete, and now you have even more convenient access to all of your prescription needs at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here to the halftime show, the KOFO.com high school game of the week. I am Luke Queen at Wellsville High School this evening, where in this first half it has been all Eagles leading over the Bishop Ward Cyclones by a score of 48-0. A couple other scores, if we can find them from around the area at halftime. Most everybody is at halftime around the area. Bonner Springs leading over Ottawa at the half, 35-0. Tonganoxie over Piper at the half in a low-scoring ball game. Tongi leading the Pirates 7-6. Waverly down at the half to center by a score of 46-13. Gardner Edgerton all over Olathe Northwest, 41-0 at the half. I can hunt down any other scores from the area. At halftime, which was a few minutes ago, they're probably getting underway or playing in the third quarter at least. Santa Fe Trail was leading Perry LeCompton 15-6 at halftime. Baser Linwood was up 28-0 over Turner. As well, Paola, it was big. At the last I saw it in the second quarter, they were leading over Baldwin 42-0. So a lot of area games going on here in Week 5 action. Again, that Santa Fe Trail and Perry LeCompton score has some importance here, and here for the Wellsville Eagles. Wellsville defeated by Perry last week, 49-6. That's Santa Fe Trail coming up on their schedule here in a couple weeks, and it is the Chargers up on the Perry LeCompton cause by a score of 15-6 at the half. But here tonight, it has been all Wellsville. 48-0 our halftime score. Wellsville got the opening kickoff and just ran one play from scrimmage. Just 13 seconds into the ballgame, Anthony Sines took it in a 67-yard touchdown run. Nate Seaman added the extra point, and it was 7-0. Just over 3 minutes later, Aiden Kearney with the interception, 44-yard interception return for a touchdown, and it jumped up to 14-0. 5:26 remaining in quarter number one. Wellsville had the ball down deep in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Anthony Sines ran it in from 19 yards out, giving Wellsville a 20-0 lead. Just a minute and a half later, again, it was Sines from this time 7 yards out. His third touchdown of quarter number one. He was well over 100 yards in that first quarter, rushing the football. 27-0 the lead after the Seaman kick. Drake Amel caught a 8-yard touchdown pass with 1:18 remaining in the first quarter, and it was 34-0 Wellsville at the time. In the second quarter, Wellsville only got it into the end zone twice. They actually got it in there 4 times, but 2 of them were called back because of penalties. On one drive, it after Wellsville had been pushed back and had points taken off the board, they were able to drive it back down, and this time Chase Farley ran it in from 2 yards out. Nate Seaman added the extra point. It was 41-0. And then a 30-yard touchdown run. Anthony signs his fourth of the evening, fourth of the first half, 5:17 remaining in the second quarter, to get us to 48-0. There was another run taken off the board, 6 points taken off the board due to a penalty. Wellsville unable to manufacture anything after that, and we come into halftime with the Eagles leading over the Cyclones 48-0. So we're going to take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and get you ready for the second half here at Wellsville. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
It's late at night. You'd been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years. You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School. I'm Luke Queen bringing you the action here this evening. We are at halftime here on the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week, where Wellsville leads over Bishop Ward 48-0. A couple other scores from around the area that we've come with since the last break. Northern Heights leads over Linden 21-20. That score was at the half in the third quarter. Tonganoxie continues to lead over Piper 7-6. Still trying to catch up to see if I can get an update on that Santa Fe Trail and Perry LeCompton score, as that will play into the district play with Wellsville, as Wellsville was really struggling offensively coming in tonight. Last week against the cause of Perry LeCompton, it was a 49-6 drubbing that they took at the hands of Perry LeCompton. The week before against Burlington, they lost 8-6 and just really struggled offensively. Great defensive effort in the ballgame, but last week against Perry, just unable to hang with the cause. The cause were down 15-6 at the half to Santa Fe Trail. But this week, the offensive woes have gone away for Wellsville, as they lead 48-0. Also, Wellsville has been on the receiving end 4 first-half turnovers created by Wellsville. Aiden Kearney, 44-yard interception return for a touchdown. Luke Richards also with an interception in the second quarter. Wellsville's recovered 2 Cyclone fumbles as well on the evening, and has set them up with short fields, and they have took full advantage of it in building this big 48-0 halftime advantage over the visitors from Bishop Ward High School in Kansas City, Kansas, as Wellsville 48 and Bishop Ward 0. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back to get you ready for the second half. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
At Kansas State Bank, you work with community people you know that are there to make a difference.
Kim Drews, loan officer, Kansas State Bank.
What is it about the loan process that gives you the satisfaction of what you do?
I like working with the customer and helping them to customize loans that fit their needs. There's been 2 elderly couples that were moving from the country to town, and I was able to help them out with short-term loans so that they could get the house in town. It just made life easier for them.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way. The right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Yeah, welcome back here to halftime of the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Wellsville leading Bishop Ward 48-0 here at the half. Wellsville will be kicking off to the Cyclones here to open up quarter number 3. Wellsville got their offense going early and often in this ball game. Anthony Sines' first play from scrimmage, 67-yard touchdown run. And Wellsville has not looked back since. Another game of interest for these 2 teams. Hayden and Jefferson West in the third quarter. It's Hayden 7, Jeff West 6. Both those teams, I do believe, are in this district as well. And also, Santa Fe Trail continues to lead Perry LeCompton now in the third quarter. It is 21-20. But here, it is Wellsville 48 and Bishop Ward 0 as we get ready for the second half. We'll bring that to you after a 60-second timeout. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com. The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Wellsville set to kick it away to Bishop Ward, open up the second half. Wellsville 48, Bishop Ward 0, as we get ready to play the second half of this ball game. Nate Seaman back to kick it away for the Eagles. Jared Templin and Milton Clenadon back deep for the Bishop Ward Cyclones. Kick is taken by Templin at the 15-yard line. He's out across the 25, and he's fighting forward out to about the 30-yard line, and now whistles come in, and his forward progress was stopped, and Bishop Ward will take over here at first down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Jacob Lee and Cole Swanson in on the stop for the Eagles there. We have a running clock here with the 48-point difference here in the second half of this Week 5 high school football action. Ward back out into their same set. Single receiver split wide east side, power I formation. Christian Stein under center. He'll take the snap. Pitches to Templin. Templin going to try the right side. Not much there, and met immediately. Nice tackle there. 71, Caden O'Neill in on the tackle for Wellsville. Did a nice job of containing on the edge there, did O'Neill. The loss of 3 back to the 27-yard line, so second down and 13 yards to go here for Bishop Ward. Smith will go under center. Corey Stewart now running back, set up deep for the Cyclones. Give is going to be to Stewart. Stewart had a little bit of daylight, but tripped up there. Nice job. Jace Clark in on the tackle, number 53, I believe was. Nice job by Jace Clark. There was a little bit of a hole. Clark darted in there and able to bring Stewart down with the ankle tackle. No gain on the play, so it'll remain 13 yards to gain. Third down now coming up for Bishop Ward. Single receiver going to split wide to the left and also wide to the right. Christian Stein under center. To take the snap, we've got a whistle and movement prior to the snap. I do believe it is going to be a false start called against the Cyclones. So third down and 18 will be the upcoming yards to go for Bishop Ward. So the ball back now to the 23. He has to get out across the 40-yard line to about the 41. To get to the 40, they're still about a half a football short, it does look like from my vantage point. So third down and long. Stein back to pass. He's going to try a quick slant out to the left, and it is intended there for Dustin Rector along the left side. The pass falls incomplete. No good. Fourth down and 18 yards to go here. Nash Money going to drop back deep to receive the kick. It looks like Bishop Ward is going to bring in the punt team. Fourth down and long, the ball at the 23-yard line. It is a long way to go. Christian Stein back to kick it away. Stein takes the snap, drops it down, kick is away, and it's to the left side, takes a Ward bounce. It hit down at about the 40, and it'll be stopped dead at the 49, maybe right at midfield. It looked like it was stopped just short of midfield, but they're going to mark it right. Oh, the nose of the football. Actually, the majority of the football is in Cyclone territory, so good starting field position. We'll say it's in plus territory here for Wellsville yet again. Well, we'll see who the offense is here for Wellsville. In a running clock here in this second half as the 40-point rule is in effect. 48-0, Wellsville with the lead. Aiden Carney under center. Money coming in motion, jet sweep, give to Money. Money going to try the left side. He's being wrapped up there as he fights for extra yardage. He's inside the 45-yard line. Taken down at the 44, so a gain of about 6 yards on first down. A good play there. Money coming from the slot on the jet sweep. Good play call there for positive yards for the young Wellsville Eagles here in the second half. Carney again going to go under center. Money going to split wide to the right side this time. Kyle Fout split wide to the left. Snap and a whistle and a flag, and we've got a false start going to be called against Wellsville, so it's going to bring him back, make it about second down and 9. The pitch was going to go to Jacob Hunsaker along the right side, but blown dead before that could happen. The young Eagles have committed a few penalties here. Need to go to the snap count. Money going to go wide to the right. Fouts to the left. Hunsaker deep in the backfield. Bird in front of him. Carney under center. Going to turn. Going to give the ball to Hunsaker. Hunsaker fighting forward. He's going to be brought down at about the 46, so it's going to be a gain of about 3 yards on the play, and it's going to bring up third down and 6 here for Wellsville. Wellsville in the huddle. Right now with 20 seconds remaining on the play clock. Carney barks out the signals. And he'll take the snap. Pitch. Going to be to Bird. Bird cutting it in. He's got a little bit of daylight. He's out across the 40-35 and will be tackled. Looks like inbounds at about the 31-yard line. That's going to be Wyatt Bird on the carry. And that's good for an Eagle first down at the 31-yard line. So a gain of 15 yards there on third down. Good run there from Wyatt Bird for Wellsville. Eagles first down and 10. The ball at the Cyclone 31-yard line. Power eye backfield. This time Bird will be in front of Hunsaker. Single receiver split wide each side. Carney under center. Takes the snap. Pitch to the left is going to be to Hunsaker. Hunsaker trying to find a seam. He's across the 30, and we tackle down for a gain of about 3 yards at the 28-yard line. So second down and about 7, maybe 8 yards to go here for the Eagles. Ball's actually going to be spotted at the 29. So 2-yard gain there for Hunsaker on first down. Wellsville in no hurry. The clock is running. 4:10 remaining here in quarter number 3. Again, Hunsaker deep with Bird in front of him. Kearney under center. Hagen going to take the snap. Going to give to Hunsaker. Going to try the right side this time. Bounces off the first tackle. Now trying to split it out wide, and he'll be dragged down for a loss. Initial hit there in the middle. Hunsaker was able to break free from that. Tried to get it out wide to the right, but tackled down. Loss of 2 is the ball just outside the 30-yard line. We're going to call it third down and 10 for the Eagles. Ball between the 30 and 31-yard markers. The hash is out on the field. Receiver split wide each side. Trevor Roberts here along the near side. It's going to be a give to Nash. Money on the jet sweep. The Money tackled down for a loss out at about the 36-yard line, so a loss of 5 on the play. And so this will probably bring up quite possibly a punting situation here. Fourth down and at least 15. We're going to call it 15 for the Eagles. So need a big play here. They're going to turn it over on downs to Bishop Ward. But they are going to go for it here. Single receiver split wide each side. Again, Hunsaker deep in the backfield. Carney under center. Pitch is going to go to Hunsaker. He cuts it upfield. He's in just about to the 36-yard line. So really not much there. Gain of about 1 on the play. And Wellsville will turn it over on downs at the 36-yard line to Bishop Ward. They're going to spot it at the 37, so there was no gain on the play. First down and 10, the ball at the 37. We approach 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. Again, running clock with a difference of over 40 points. Young Wellsville defense out on the field now. Stein under center, Stewart deep in the backfield behind him. Pitch is to Stewart. He's going to try to go left. Nothing there. Good job up front by the Wellsville defense yet again. They're going to bring Stewart down at about the 35, so a loss of a couple on the play. So second down and 12 coming up here for Bishop Ward. Cyclones have really just got nothing going. Quick update. Perry LeCompton now on top of Santa Fe Trail 26-21 in a game that matters a lot to these two teams as far as district goes. Single receiver split wide east side. Stein under center, back to pass. Quick pass out to the left, and immediately pass is complete for a gain of about 3, and immediately Jake Hunsaker is there. Jacob Hunsaker almost caused that ball to come back out, dislodge it from the receiver, Clendenin. But he did a nice job hanging on to that one. But it'll bring up third down and 9. 3-yard gain on the pass play. In the fourth quarter, Hayden and Jefferson West. Hayden still with the 7-6 lead. Tonganoxie scored on Piper. Now leads 14-6. Stein back to pass, third down and long, under pressure, going to roll out to his right, has a little bit of room out there, going to try and pick up positive yardage. He does, but he'll be knocked out of bounds by Nash Money, short of the 44-yard line. Got to get the ball out across the 47 for the first down, looking to get to the 48. So this will bring up fourth down and 4. This ball will be marked at the 40, not the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. And it looks like we're going to have possibly a timeout. We've reached the end of quarter number 3. We're going to take a quick break. 48-0 Wellsville. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
And we're back here getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Wellsville leading 48-0. Bishop Ward facing a fourth down, and this would be about, I'd say that's a good 4 long, 4 short, 5 situation here. Ball at the 43-yard line. Got to get out to the 48. Across the 47, just short of the 48 for the first down. Stein drops back to pass. Going to roll to his right. Under pressure there. Now he throws it. Looking downfield, and it is caught. I believe that is Galloway with the catch inside the 25, down to the 24. A nice job there, Christian Stein, the quarterback for Bishop Ward, extending that play and then able to find Galloway for the pickup. Pass from the 44 down to the 24, 20-yard gain on the play. And Bishop Ward retains possession here inside the 25-yard line of Wellsville. The deepest, I believe, Bishop Ward has been offensively so far here this evening. Stein under center, back again to pass. Again looking for the slant to the left, and that pass is incomplete. Hunsaker got there right as the ball arrived, and the pass intended, I believe that is Rector. It is Dustin Rector, the intended receiver, right as the ball arrived. Hunsaker able to drive through the receiver. The ball fell harmlessly to the ground. Second down and 10. Ball still at the 24-yard line. Stein will go under center. Now he stands up, calls out a protection. He'll take the snap, dropping back under pressure. He's just going to throw it up in the air, and it looks to be caught inside the 10-yard line. Again, that is Galloway on the catch. Christopher Galloway has been the man for Bishop Ward as a receiver. Got a timeout has been called on the field. We've got an injury. Couple players for Bishop Ward down. Christian Stein, one of them. Looked like Corey Stewart is the man being attended to the most here for Bishop Ward. Stein is up. He's hobbled for sure. Stein was under a lot of pressure that time from the Wellsville defensive pursuit, able to get the pass away and complete it to Galloway. It's going to set up first down and I believe first down and goal at the 9-yard line for Bishop Ward. Now Stewart up. He is hobbling noticeably on his right leg. Hopefully neither one of those players is seriously, injured. Stein going to have to sit out this play, I do believe. And he will, coming in, Jalen Pickens, freshman quarterback wide receiver. He's going to go under center for Bishop Ward. Power I formation. Pickens going to hand it off. He's got it to Timlin. Timlin going to try the right side. Not a whole lot there, but he's going to gain a couple on the play. Down to about the 6-yard line, so a gain of about 3. Bring up second down and goal here for Bishop Ward. So second down and goal, ball just outside the 5. We're going to call it the 6 from my vantage point. It's on the far side and towards the south end. I'm a little bit north of the 50-yard line here. Ward under center, turn to give the Tamlin. Nothing there, met immediately. He's going to fall forward, though. Nice spin there from Timlin. And he'll be inside the 4 down at about, or inside the 5 down at about the 4-yard line. Third down and goal coming here. Christian Stein jogging back out onto the field. It looked like quarter to quarterback for this play. Third down and goal, 9:10 remaining on the clock. It is Christian Stein. That's a good sign to see him back under center. Corey Stewart sitting on the bench, being tended to over there. Stein to pass, going to float it out. Ball was tipped and then fell incomplete. Tipped there by Wyatt Bird. Covered well by Wellsville as they had a couple defenders in the area with Milton Clendian. And Bird able to get a fingertip on that and knocked it down. So bring up fourth down here and goal from the 4-yard line. Wellsville gets a stop here. They're going to take over deep in their own territory. Stein going to go under center. Timlin deep behind him. Stein back. He's rolling to his right, tosses it in the air, and his receiver had slipped as the ball will fall incomplete. Galloway planted and went to turn, and his feet just slipped right out from underneath him. Stein threw it in that area as he was throwing it on that break, but when the receiver went down, no chance there. So Wellsville will take over first down and 10, all deep in their own territory at the 4-yard line. We'll see what Coach Bird calls in this situation to see if they can get out of the shadow of their own goalpost. 7.5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Single receivers wide east side, power I formation. New quarterback, I believe, is Jake Richards for Wellsville. Handoff right up the middle, and it is going to be out across the 5 to about the 6-yard line. David Sines, I believe, was the ball carrier on that one, if I got the number correctly. Again, about 75 yards from where I'm standing, and I couldn't quite see it, right in the middle of the pile. But we're going to give about about 2 on the play. Hunsaker deep in the backfield, signs in front of him. Step is back, give us to Hunsaker. He's going to try the right side. He's out across the 6, maybe to the 7-yard line, a gain of about 1 on the play. So to bring up third down here, about 7, maybe 8 yards to go. So going to mark it down right at the 6 again. It is Jake Richards under center. David Signs as the fullback. Lee Nash money deep. Pitch is tossed back, nothing there. As it's going to be a loss of a couple on the play. Money was stopped almost immediately. A loss of a yard on the play is going to put him back at the 5. It is going to be 4th down and 8 to go here, maybe 9 for Wellsville. I believe they are going to punt this one away. The first punt of the evening for the Eagles. Wellsville will kick it away. Templin standing out at about the 35, awaiting this. Punt is away. Ball bounces down at about the 28, rolls out across the 30 to the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Got flags on the play, so we'll see what this is here. Maybe force Wellsville to re-kick it or give them just a little bit more room to not have to kick it out of their end zone. Jace Clark is the punter for Wellsville. Referee is talking to the Eagles. I've yet to have a explanation as to what is going on, and it looks like it was actually against Wellsville. Given the opportunity there, Bishop Ward will just take over at the 34. It was an illegal substitution called against Wellsville, but at the 34-yard line, Bishop Ward will take over 1st down and 10 at the Eagle 34. 4:15 remaining here in this contest. Wellsville 48, Bishop Ward 0. Cyclones are going to try and get some points on the board in this drive, as they've had nothing going. Now a lot of confusion on the field, and there'll be a timeout called here by Bishop Ward, first timeout of the second half. We're going to take an opportunity to take one with them. A 30-second timeout. We'll be back here listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com high school game of the week. 3:54 remaining in the contest. It is 1st down and 10. The ball at the 34-yard line of Wellsville. Bishop Ward with the possession. Christian Stein will go under center. And take the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Rolls to his right under a little bit of pressure. Now he tries to tuck and run, but his feet slip out from underneath him. He's going to lose a couple as he'll fall down outside the 35 at about the 36. And good pressure getting through there on the left side from Wellsville. 2nd down and 12 yards to go here for Bishop Ward. Again, the 40-point rule, so the clock is just running here in the second half. Single receiver split wide east side. 2nd down and 12, Bishop Ward. Smith under center. Stein, under center. He drops back now in trouble now, flushes out to the right. He takes on one blocker and knocks him over as he's going to get positive yardage inside the 30 down to about the 25-yard line before he's ushered out of bounds. Stein with a strong run there on the second down and 12. It's going to bring up third down and short, I believe. Going to mark him out at about the 26-yard line. He's got to get inside the 25 across the 24. So we're going to call it a long 2 into the area of about third down and 3 in this situation. Cyclones break the huddle. 5 seconds remaining on the play clock. Single receiver split wide each side. And they get the snap off right before the end of the play clock, and into the backfield quickly is the Wellsville defense. That's number 58, Dylan Byerly, in the backfield. Or maybe it was 59, Bradbury, possibly in on that tackle. It is 59. I apologize there, Kyle. Kyle Bradbury with the quarterback sack. It's going to be fourth down and long now at about 4th and 8. Loss of a good 4 yards on that play as we're under 2 minutes remaining in this football game. Minute 40 on the clock. Bishop Ward still in the huddle. Break it now with just 6 seconds on the play clock. You either need to snap the ball real quick or we've got a whistle. And I believe Bishop Ward got the timeout called prior to the play clock getting to zeros. We'll keep it here. Minute 28 remaining in the football game. Wellsville continues to lead 48-0. That was our score at halftime. The running clock this entire second half, and it goes quickly. Even on change of possessions, the clock continues to run, so it just keeps right along ticking unless there's an injury or timeout called, and it has just been going and going. Wellsville had a 48-0 halftime lead. It was 34-0 at the end of quarter number 1. A couple touchdowns in that second quarter. Nate Seaman added the extra points for the Eagles, and that is where we've stood ever since. So 4th down and 8, the ball out at the 32-yard line, maybe 33. Got to get it to the 24 for the first down. Stein goes under center. Stein got slot receivers and a couple wide receivers drop back to pass under pressure. He escapes the first man. Now he's going to throw it deep towards the end zone, and he's got his receiver. Touchdown catch made. Bishop Ward, it is Galloway on the 33-yard touchdown reception. So Galloway gets Bishop Ward on the board here this evening. The clock does stop. Now looks like it's due to an injury over in the far corner of the end zone. But it is 59 seconds remaining here. 48-6. 2-point try upcoming, possibly the kick. Couldn't tell what Bishop Ward was planning to do in that situation, but we'll see what the Cyclones do. Galloway might have had the wind knocked out of him. He went to ground making that catch. It was a good catch by Galloway. So points on the board for Bishop Ward with 59 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 48-6 with the try upcoming here. Looks like Ward is going to go for 2. Single receiver is going to split wide each side. Single back in the backfield is number 21, Buckman Sweeney. Stein pass is on the slant, incomplete, falls to the ground, and it is 48-6. So Bishop Ward does not have to kick this away, and that will be the ball game. Is under 30 seconds remaining in this as the clock continues to roll down towards zeros. But the final score this evening is Wellsville 48 and Bishop Ward 6. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 2 minutes to give you a wrap-up of tonight's action. You've been listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way, the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
People like me are powerless over alcohol. And if we could outthink it, outrun it, do whatever we needed to do, we could beat it, but we can't by ourselves. Everything I have, everything I've done, I owe to Valley Hope.
An estimated 88,000 people die from alcohol-related causes annually, making it the third leading preventable cause of death in the United States. For more information, visit valleyhope.org. Sponsored by Valley Hope Association and the station.
Every 16 minutes, someone dies on our nation's highways, resulting in thousands of fatalities a year. You can help stop this tragedy. Buckle up. Buckle up everyone in the vehicle. Wear helmets. Pay attention and reduce distractions. While October 10th is Put the Brakes on Fatalities Day, we need you to think about traffic safety every day. Don't let time run out.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Transportation and this station.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week post-game show. This is Luke Queen at Wellsville High School. We're here on Wellsville's homecoming. It was all Eagles all night long as they came out early offensively and defensively in dominating fashion as over the Bishop Ward Cyclones. Wellsville scored on its first play from scrimmage, a 67-yard touchdown run from senior Anthony Sines. Nathan Seaman added the point after, and just 13 seconds into the ballgame, Wellsville had a 7-0 lead. A 44-yard interception return from Aiden Kearney with 8:11 remaining in the first quarter. But the Seaman kick gave the Eagles the 14-0 lead. Sines would get his second touchdown of the night on a 19-yard run just short of 3 minutes later, 5:26 remaining in the first quarter. The extra point was no good, and Wellsville had a 20-0 lead. Sines got on the board just a minute and a half later, this time from 7 yards out. Seaman added the point after. 27-0 was the score. Wellsville was not done as we were still in the first quarter. And with a minute and 18 seconds remaining, this time Luke Richards, the senior quarterback, found Drake Amold, senior wide receiver, for an 8-yard touchdown pass. Seaman added the extra point, and Wellsville had a 34-0 lead at the end of one quarter. Wellsville got on the board again in the second quarter, this time from 2 yards out. Chase Farley ran one in, and Seaman added the point after for the 41-0 lead, and Anthony Sines added his 4th touchdown of the evening with 5:17 remaining in the first half, this time a 30-yard touchdown run. Nate Seaman added another extra point, and Wellsville led 48-0, and that's where we went into halftime with the Eagles up 48-0 over Bishop Ward. The second half featured a running clock, as it was more than a 40-point difference between these two teams in the second half, and Bishop Ward was the only ones to get into the end zone in the second half as they connected on a 33-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Christian Stein to wide receiver Christopher Galloway with just under 1 minute remaining in the ballgame. The 2-point try was no good for Bishop Ward, and Wellsville hung on in dominating fashion here this evening, winning 48-6. Wellsville also forced 4 first-half turnovers. That 40 interception by Aiden Kearney that he returned 44 yards from the touchdown. They recovered 2 fumbles in the half, one in each quarter, the first and the second quarter. And then Luke Richards also with an INT for the Eagles, as they just dominated in every facet of this ball game and really just controlled it, not allowing Bishop Ward to run the football. The front 7 for Wellsville was just dominant all evening long, and the Eagles come away with the victory. They improved to 3-2 on the season. Bishop Ward falls to 0-5 next week. The Eagles will take on Santa Fe Trail, who was in a dogfight with Perry Lecompton at the last we checked. Perry Lecompton, you got the better of Wellsville last week, 49-6. So the Eagles rebounded really well after some slow offensive performances the last 2 weeks. But tonight, it was the all Eagles all night long as they get the 48-6 victory. I want to thank you all for tuning in here on KOFO.com, listening to our Game of the Week. We'll be with you back again next Friday night. I want to thank Tommy back in the studio, getting me in and out of all the breaks and keeping us going with the action. Again, thanks for tuning in to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kramer Pharmacy, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Our Game of the Week sponsors also include Costantino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, and the Ottawa Herald, the City of Ottawa, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Dials Construction, Wellsville Retirement Community, Four Corners Roofing, Mid-America Bank, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill coming soon. For more information about our Game of the Week football broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.